Hello, I'm the YouTube reviewer. I review not movies, not TV shows, not video games, but internet movies, TV shows, and video games. It's not funny. Shut up! It isn't funny! Anyways, the first thing I'm going to review is a series that touched the hearts of many. With its excellent comedy, and its beautiful, emotional scenes of drama and storyline. One of the greatest dark comedies the internet and any series has ever seen. That was for 3 years of the show. The other 2 years were playing shit.
Poopy diarrhea!
I'm of course talking about Stupid Mario Brothers. So for a name that's that stupid, why would this sound like a good dark comedy? Well, you have to be a Nintendo fan. And I am a Nintendo fan. This show consists of so many characters that you'll grow to love. Not just the Mario Brothers. Other than having Mario Luigi, you have Wario, Waluigi, Ash, Peach, and Donkey Kong. And that's just for the first season. Not to mention UPS and FedEx, but they're not Nintendo. Anyway, Season 1 was brilliant. It consisted of completely memorable episodes. Every episode of Season 1 was memorable. Then you get all the characters. Like I mentioned, Mario, Ash, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi, Peach, Donkey Kong, UPS, and FedEx. All memorable, all hilarious, all well-portrayed characters. Season 1 was perfect. Season 1 does mostly focus on comedy, and the dark comedy comes in Season 2. Season 2 is another great season, where you get characters such as Link and Ness to make the show serious, and then you get characters like Brock and Walgina to make it more funny. Oh, and Johnny Cyclops. Let's not forget about him. Also, you get an awesome villain known as Nox Decius. Very, very cool villain. However, he's one of 2 good villains that this show will have. Season does keep its humor, and it does have its serious moments. The season manages humor and seriousness perfectly. Season 2 is definitely the best installment of the series, and even serious characters like Link have their funny moments.
Cuckoo! I got a cuckoo! My chicken! Mario!
But overall, this season was a very epic season with a very intimidating villain, and many emotional, great, humorous scenes. Season 2 was great. Then you get Season 3. Season 3 took more of a dark turn, but you still have characters such as Ash and Brock keeping the show funny. Not to mention Octagon, who's also funny, and Snake, who can be funny. And I wish I could say something good about Snake, but after watching Season 4 and 5, it's really hard.
Poopy diarrhea!
Let's just say he was cool in Season 3. So Season 3 has Wario as the villain, who is the other only good villain this show ever has. Wario, though, he is the best villain. The character that has been making you laugh for 2 seasons is now scaring you.
Come to die? Ha! You will all pay. I'm done listening to reason.
I think I just shit my pants. I mean, it was such a good character. It was such a good villain. And then Waluigi comes back, actually teaming up with the Mario Bros to stop him, where he finally learns that he is a chosen one who must take out a stronger villain. And they all team up, which leads us into the movie.
Want to make a stupid Mario Brothers movie? Okie dokie!
But wait, there's 2 of them. Basically, the fans missed the humor of the show that Seasons 1 and 2 brought, because Season 3, while it did have its funny moments, was very dark. So Richie decided to make a funny movie. This movie is completely pointless to the series, it has no effect on anything, and it is kind of dumb. But it's hilarious at the same time. Act 1 is definitely something to see, but just be aware you don't actually have to be a viewer of the show to understand what's happening in Act 1. Act 1 has nothing, and I mean nothing, to do with what you've seen already. Then you get Act 2. It starts off with a kick-ass battle between Mario and Bowser, leading to your favorite beloved hero Link getting killed by the darkness, who at first is a good villain. I mentioned there was only 2 good villains. He's a good villain. He's a 3rd good villain at first. Then you get an emotional scene where Mario realizes his friend is dead and he swears to avenge him. However, he is murdered too. Luigi is possessed by Nox Desies and turns into Mr. L, and Wario has to avenge Mario and Link, and he does kill the darkness. There's a really... Who's there? Who is it? Who is it?
Me.
I'm trying to record something, Dad.
I've been screaming your name for 5 minutes.
What?
Mom wanted to tell you that we were leaving, first of all, that we're going to dinner, and then she just walked down to the basement to see if you were there, and you didn't clean it.
Okay, I'll clean it.
So get up and clean it.
Okay.
Like it better be clean.
It will.
Turn that light off. Turn this.
Where was I? Okay, so Wario avenges Mario by killing the darkness, and it's a really lame death scene. Yeah, Richie, you're a good actor, but that's not good acting. I mean, anyone can do... That's what you did. I'm pretty sure yours was a little bit better than mine, but that's overall what you did. But after that, Mario goes to heaven, is revived by his old friend Link due to the power of a fire flower. You then see him walking in a badass Fire Mario costume. He must go and fight Mr. L, his own brother. Also, Snake has to fight his brother. I know I forgot to mention that, but it's a very brief scene. It's still a cool scene. But yeah, Snake's brother's there. It's not explained that much. Mario is able to save Luigi instead of killing him, and the two walk off. Ash finally becomes the Pokemon master he always wanted to be, leaving Gary to cry. Link is revived and says his final goodbyes to Mario. And the movie ends on a beautiful note. I am back! This is the problem I have with the darkness. He gets revived all the time. This is not the last time you'll see him. And just let me mention this to you right now. Okay, he's very unintimidating now. He just got killed. He's not a threat anymore. If he was killed that easily, why fear him? Why? Not to mention 5 minutes later in the movie, he dies again. Oh dear God, that's just bad writing, but the movie was still good. Let me just show you some of the great scenes that this movie offered to show you how good of a movie this truly was.
I wish things could have been different. There was never a need for us to be enemies.
Everything that has come before has led to this. Luigi is who I was meant to defeat.
Yes, it's true.
You've known all along, haven't you?
Yes, I'm sad to say.
Whatever happens, Mario, I want you to know it's been an honor.
Good luck, Snake.
Good luck, Mario. Good luck, guys.
Amazing, isn't it? I'm really impressed with what this movie gave us. It's all downhill from here, though. You get Operation Blindstorm after this, which is god-awful. It's 18 minutes of boredom. You have to watch it to follow the plot, though, because they lose their powers. There, I told you, they lose their powers. You can skip Operation Blindstorm now. No need to watch that. It's really bad. You get the interactive adventure, which is okay. I don't think it's as good as my good friend Kevin Chamberlain mentioned in his review, but it's okay. Okay, so, by the way, after Operation Blindstorm, you're going to notice some of your favorite characters disappearing for good. Season 4, just, the first episode of Season 4 is good, the second one is not, the third one is not, the fourth one is not, the fifth one's okay. You know, Season 4, basically, for the first half of the season, revolves around a stupid plot where Mario owes Snake $10,000. after trying to buy chocolates for Pauline, a new character who's killed off in the first episode she's in. And he stole them from Snake, but those things killed her because they were meant for Snake, so he could live longer. And it cost $10,000, but Pauline ate them all, so Snake's mad. DK's pissed because Pauline was his girlfriend, and that's just basically what the first 7 episodes are about.
Mario, where's my money?
Where's my money? You gonna give me my money? Where's my money, man? Where's the money?
Then you get the second half of the season, which is pretty good at first. 53, a great episode. I'm not going to tell you what happened in it. It was just a beautiful, emotional episode where you actually start to feel bad for the characters. It was really well put together. Then you get episode 54, which was also good, but it led to a horrible joke where Waluigi goes into a coma. I swear to God, this lasts until episode 75. It's horrible. It's the worst joke in Super Mario Bros. It's just the worst. Unless, okay, the fart jokes are pretty bad too, but this, it's the second worst in Super Mario Bros. However, in 54, they do get their powers back, and there is interesting story to it, so I liked it. 55 was funny because of the ninja. You also get Ryo as a new character, and you also get Subashi as a new character. They're funny and fun at first, but by season 5, you get sick of them. 56, after the season started finally looking good, you get 56, which is a boring episode. It's just about the villains, the new villains of the season. They're very boring people. And for some reason, Liquid's alive again. Just stupid. Ken isn't interesting. Blair looked interesting at first, but it just turned out he is some stupid villain. As Kevin Chamberlain said in his review, constantly moves his chin up, and really is a bit cocky. Then you get 57, nothing happens. Then you get 58, nothing happens. Then you get 59. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Hey, yeah, that's a little bit funny there. Ooh, Ryu and Ken battling it out. Wonder how this is gonna end. The two friends finally battling. Maybe I was wrong about Ken. Maybe he's not that bad of a villain. Ooh, Blair is kicking Mario's ass. Maybe he's not that bad of a villain either. He was cocky, but he's actually winning.
Think again, Snake! Haha! That's right, Snake. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me.
Wow, look at Snake. He's fighting his brother again. This is actually not that bad. This is pretty cool. Maybe I was wrong about this season. This episode on its own is making the season look good.
Try getting back from that. Oh, I need new diapers.
That was stupid.
I am back, and more powerful than ever!
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
That's my thought on that. Okay, so episode 59 is just ruined because of that one thing. Why is the darkness back? He already died twice. Are we really supposed to be worried about him? He's not gonna do shit. He's died twice.
I have some explaining to do.
Not really. I'm actually more curious about how long it's gonna take for you to die again, and how long it's gonna take for you to get revived again, because that seems to be happening a lot lately.
It's quite simple. I transferred nearly my entire being into my hat, and then discarded it. I vocally announced that I just didn't need it anymore, in case Merlin was listening. When Wario killed me, it was only a shell. My real self was in the hat. I lay dormant in the hat until Ness put it on, and then I transferred myself into his head. Once Snake destroyed the beacon, I left.
This just made the show too complicated to watch. Not to mention that horrible side plot between Gary and Brock, where they go to see who's the dumbest, or no, who sucks the most. I'm sorry. I can't even remember that part because of how bad it was. Remember how I said Season 1 was very memorable? There was nothing memorable about Season 5 other than the ninjas, 53, and the first episode, and the poker episode. There's only 5 good episodes in the season. That's 5 out of 15. That's not even a 50. Just horrible. Just horrible. I'm sorry, Richie. You gave us great humor for so many years, but God, no. You know what? After watching that, I'm gonna save myself the time. Screw Season 5. Not watching it. That's kind of cool.
Hi, Luigi.
Bowser? Snake! No. He's dead.
Okay, maybe we can stick along for a while. Episodes 61 through 64 are good. I'll give them that. 61 through 64, the first 4 episodes, like I just repeated myself for some reason, they're good. The 4 episodes consist of great humor, great fights, and really makes me interested in these villains. Even though I didn't like Blair, and even though I was never crazy about characters like Pauline or anything like that, it was still very good. I mean, they all seemed pretty intimidating. So I was looking forward to it. Even with the Darkness being back, we got the General, so that was kind of cool. Ganondorf seemed like an interesting villain. He's not, we'll talk about that later, but he seemed like it at first. And then you get to see Scott Matterson and Nox Decius, who were cool people. Scott Matterson was good for humor. He was never really a villain. He was just kind of funny, but I guess he was kind of a villain. And then Nox Decius, like I said, was a good villain. But then you get 65. The Darkness joins forces with the good guys. First of all, they made a joke about how that would have been corny in the last episode, so why would have they done that?
I'm not asking you for your help! This isn't a cheesy bad guy, good guy team-up movie!
You see, they made a joke about that being stupid in their own episode, but then they go and do it? The fuck? Anyway, yeah, Mario goes out with Brock and Gary, because like I mentioned before, Ash isn't in the show anymore. And basically, they spend 3 episodes trying to get to Professor Oak's house. They spend 2 episodes trying to find the UPS man. They spend 1 episode with Professor Oak explaining what they need to do. And then they spend 5 episodes trying to pull a sword out of a stone. It's stupid. Then, it basically is self-explanatory from there on. They take out the villains one by one. None of them really show any emotion. Wario leaves the group because he's a pussy. Snake gets knocked out because he sucks and he's a dumbass. And all the characters one by one start getting defeated. Blah blah blah. Then you get episode 75, the series finale, where stuff finally happens. You get all these great scenes. Mario takes out Ganondorf, even though Ganondorf was not an intimidating villain. The reason I don't like Ganondorf, here's why I don't like him. Because he didn't do anything throughout the entire season. He didn't. He didn't give you a reason to fear him. He didn't even kill anyone. He did kill someone, but it was off screen. Okay? It was just, there was no reason to fear him. Why was he the leader of the group? There was no reason for him to be the leader of the group. At all. And Mario defeated him within 5 minutes, so I don't know. But overall, episode 75 did deliver great scenes, and it did have a great ending, a very emotional ending too. It was very sad, all the characters saying goodbye to each other after everything they've been through, and Mario and Luigi finally returning to the Mushroom Kingdom. But the only thing I want to ask though, is if Richie can make something as good as 75, why couldn't he have done it for the entire season? In the end, Super Mario Bros. Was a great show that went on too long. And I give it 7.5 out of 10. Because it did have more good episodes than bad episodes, but still, it could have been better at the end. Anyway, I'm the YouTube reviewer, and that is all.
Poopy diarrhea!